Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Pro League action continues here in map number 3. It's going to be an uplink Detroit. We have Denal going up against Elevate. Series currently tied at 1-1. Maven desperately trying to claw himself back in the caster's predictions, and this could be the series that helps him do that. We saw a very close map number 1 Maven, then Elevate basically in full control of the Search and Destroy Scour Race. Didn't look for a minute as if they were going to lose that. Detroit uplink though, still on Elevate's host. Honestly, I think game 5. I just had that feeling, Maeve.
So do I, man. And Elevates look really strong in this one, too. They obviously are on strong side right now. They had a pretty effective push in the opening seconds here. It was a nice interception by one of the players on the island. Otherwise, this one would be 2-0. But so far, I like the aggression we're seeing out of them. However, I thought for a second it might be Denal's turn to push, but really they just got a touch there in the Central Atlas for just a second. Now everyone kind of vying for control of mid-street here, Ben.
Looking at Hook on your screen, he's going to have the drone in hand. May just be playing that one for yards as he pulls out his ASM-1, tries to slay around. Big gunfight mid-map against Apathy. Apathy cleans that one up. And drone just rolling around up top. Going to be reset any second now. Classic playing for map control. And he's going to win that one gunfight on replays. And that garage side immediately pushes through towards fire. Can he find the second? Both players are going to be weak. He may go for the challenge here, feeling confident, picks up the win as well. Unfortunately, he does get immediately traded. So for now, 2 minutes in, still just a 1-0 lead for Elevate.
And now it is going to be slacked with your drone. Just trying to get some kills here. Half back wall, needs a little bit of help. He can even attempt to push. And that was help coming in from Classic. Gets traded out pretty quickly there. Not going to be able to push through back school. Is everyone on Elevate pretty much has been cleaned up.
Slasher just got a 3-piece. No big deal. No big deal. 7 and 5. Has the drone in his hand as well.
It's a slash attack.
Slash attack. Love it. Waiting. So maybe just a little bit too long. Teammates need to give him a little bit of support. And I believe that was actually Temp who shot him in the back there.
Yeah, if by support you mean Temp, it's going to end up team killing him. Unfortunately, the shot's coming in. It's somehow going to lead to a dunk despite the team kill. So we saw a round win with Elevate and S&D with the team kill, and there you see 2 points converted with the team kill on Slasher.
Yeah, very strange. Denal managing to keep a lot of control of the map before now actually being slayed out by Elevate. Select immediately just going to reset that one as he recognized someone probably going to be in that fire area, and he didn't really have the support he wanted. So Drone back at his original point. 2 minutes left here in the first side of uplink Detroit, on board with Saints, who's been playing extremely well throughout the series, currently at 7 and 7. Pushes through. Unfortunately, Apathy going to lose his main covering man. Has the drone in hand. Apathy could potentially get the 1-point throw. Unable to do so. Slack, last man up. Trying to come behind the players of Denal. Unable to get it though. The melee comes in. Drone reset. Denal still lead by 1.
And Slasher got payback. He actually team kills Timp there, and they have a nice defensive stand despite the team kill. So maybe that's the key to success right now for Denial. Team kill, and we'll put on a better defensive or offensive front. But you do see ball in school right now for Elevate. Apathy is going to have it. He's got some coverage mid-street. Should be able to fly this forward for 1. He will be able to toss it through. So it's going to be all tied up here with 1:10 left inside number 1. But for me, if you're Elevate right now, in my opinion, you have the stronger side. You need to at least have some sort of lead going into side number 2.
Still with 1 minute left. School control is going to be big here, and Elevate do have that. They're actually set up pretty nicely. As long as Saints doesn't die and he can be that lead supporter, and just as I say that, he does drop. Leaves slacked with the drone. May have to now go for an individual play. Dashes through mid-street. Can he get the 1-point throw off in time? He can, and that should be good. Denial caught sleeping. Everyone expecting him to go straight through school. He had other ideas. Another team kill comes in there from Denial. Slasher does have the drone still though, and he may be forced to go for a 1. Unfortunately, dies before he can get it off, but now actually that could be a good thing. Opens up massively for Temp to go for 2, but instead opts to go for 1, Maeve.
Oh yeah, in my eyes, he had a free dunk there. He has enough cover from behind that one person with an ASM-1 is not going to be taking him down before he can get the dunk throw. Tries to go for 1. It's nice, almost like I'd like the safe one instead of feeling I get the play. But he had a pretty easy dunk, and now they're actually going to get another one through. So that turned into a nice rally. That 1-point toss might have actually been the timing for them to get that second dunk. So it all ends up working out. You'll have a lead here for Denial, 5-3 going inside 2. And you know, I say that school side push is the stronger of the sides in my opinion, but if you can get control and really rally it forward like that, you can flip it on its head very quickly, and you really saw Denial do that over the last 30 seconds or so.
Slacked in the final kill cam, or round-ending kill cam rather. And as you said, Maeve, nice plays right at the very end there for Denal. Now going into the preferred side, have to favor them. Temp 17 and 10. Hugely underperformed in the Search and Destroy, but he's back in his usual ways in uplink. Almost double positive. Put some shots down, unable to connect with anything. Select already down for Elevate. And really, you look at this Elevate squad, it's Saints, who's normally so consistent, and you just kind of grow to expect those consistent performances from him. He just needs to have a pretty good second half here if Elevate can have any chance whatsoever of winning this uplink.
Yeah, I can totally see him stepping up and going huge here. And just seeing that he's running a sub right now, he's going to be that annoying player to deal with. In and around the Atlas. Also, when Denial's trying to break into school, they're going to have to deal with the aggressive play of him. Oh. He was trying to catch one in garage before he took a fist to the face. Unfortunately, that's going to flip possession here. It's Replays now going to be your carrier. He's wrapping in circles through Atlas. Finally going to get over back wall, but he still needs a lot of help. He's going to have to reset it.
Everyone just chasing Replays. He did so well staying alive. Then managed to throw the drone for a 15 reset. Nice play from him, just being a distraction. And it's plays like that which, you know, the scoreboard will never really tell the story of. Unfortunately, his teammates...
There's no ring around the rosy stat.
There should be, though.
Although, I don't know, Vulcan, if you're listening, I'd like one.
How many times can you run around mid-Atlas with the drone in hand without getting shot? That'd be a
Saints now going to be your carrier. I said he was going to step it up, and I take it back. He's not going to be able to step it up and get the dunk, and Replays is going to be there yet again as he... Not even going to need to reset it. He's going to run mid-street. Actually going to go back green alley as they got all four down there. Also stopped it on defense. I think Saints was a couple feet away from being able to get a dunk.
I like this
now
play.
He's got it in the back. There's one player, looks like defending on top trailer. And look at the Replay just running around, man. He sees the rest of his team die. He's tossing it out and absolutely destroying Saints.
Saints needs to really just...
Come on, Saints, step it up.
Put the controller down, go grab a glass of water, think about what just happened, because he just destroyed you. Apathy sinks the 1-point play. Nice individual effort from him, had a lot of pressure around him that extends the lead 5-4.
But Saints did his job there, you know, he applied pressure Replays, made maybe a little panic toss out there. He gets killed, but what happens? It leads to a 1-point play right away. And I'm kind of making that up just because I'm rooting for Elevate here in this series.
I mean, Elevate now with a lot of control of the map, and to now throwing this one away, it seems, on preferred side. 2.5 minutes left of the game. Game tied 5 points apiece. Apathy currently in mid-Atlas. Stuns galore. Has a stun of his own. Throws that one out. Doesn't connect. Slack able to pick the melee up on Replay. Still on board with Apathy. And in fact, it's actually going to be Classic who just runs in and says, all right, well, I'm going to make a play with the drone. But teammates now need to slay out for him because he's not going to be going anywhere anytime quickly with that drone. And unfortunately, it's Saints who doesn't win that first gunfight. 2 players go down. Can Denal now try and make a play with the drone, Maven? Oh, School is wide open, Maven.
Yeah, this is, look at that spawn out they just got. This should be a guaranteed dunk.
He's so stunned.
They slowed it down, and they actually were able to slow him down and up to the stuns and get the kill. Incredible rotation back as they spawned what kind of mid-street green corner there. They had a hike to get over, and now they're just going to counter this. Nice headshot, though, comes in for Temp. He's able to slow it down for a second. He's going to eventually get cleaned up, and now it's going to be Apathy trying to push forward here. And they're so stunned. I think he was just tossing it at himself. Can they get more points here? 90 seconds to go, Ben. Trying to take the lead as Elevate.
Oh, 1 point throw intercepted from Temp. Nice play from him. You saw him just lining it up, making sure his timing was on point, and he keeps it a tied game with 1:23 to go. Now, can Denal get some control over the respawn? That's the question. 4 seconds before it drops. Replays, big gunfight in School, unable to win it. Now over to Slasher, just in that garage side, making sure no one from Elevate picks up that drone. Very tentative final minute of the game has still tied up. Can Elevate steal this third map rather, put them 2-1 in the lead? Of course, Denal still unbeaten in the Pro League. This could be a big, big win for Elevate.
Well, Elevate basically had Denial's base locked down. They have them spawning in garage. They got one player pretty far forward. They just couldn't get the darn drone. There were 2 players from Denial inside of garage. They were basically able to come out and be a pain, and now it is going to be Elevated, starting to get backed up a bit. Your drone's going to be in the hands of Hook. He's going to get dropped there by Classic. But they've got... No, they don't have control of School because Classic is going massive.
Classic's going big, but Replays is in a position to go for a pass. They get the pass. He goes for one, connects with 25 seconds left. Denal lead by 1. Now the question, who has control of the satellite drone area? Slash is so big in Garage, he's going to fall. Hook has it. Can he get the play for 15? I believe he does. And that should be that, ladies and gentlemen. They're now in the final seconds able to steal it. And there was a little bit of a misplay as well, around about 45 to 50 seconds. Replays had the drone in hand, went to play it for yards mid-street and actually hit the lamppost. Potentially could have cost them, but it doesn't. And did now get the win by 1. That leads them in the series now 2-1 overall, going back for the map number 4 on Denal's host. Potentially should be looking good here to close this one out 3-1.
Yeah, and that's tough because, in my opinion, Elevate should have had a chance to counter there. I think it was Saints. He cleaned up the guy that threw the drone in, cleaned up a second player. I believe a team member then also killed one mid-street. Whoever it was that was last up, I think it was, what he said, was Hook that was going for the reset. But with the one player left, I mean, the rest, it was basically 3 or 4 Elevate players around the Atlas there with a chance to get a last-second push. Instead, clutch reset by Denial, that ended.
For now, we're going to head over to a quick commercial break. When we return, we're going to go back over towards Hardpoint for map number 4.